Come on. Ah, shoot. Go todo suave. Just leave it. Let's read. Yeah. Here. Okay.
I know where we are. But that can't be him alone.
Be him. But that can't be him.
But that can't be him
Now read.
alone in the middle of this empty field. Thought Rostov.
The thought. Yes. Rostov.
Just then Alexander turned his head and Rostov saw the
Beloved.
features so
Vividly. Imprinted.
on his
Memory. Come on. Step it up. The sovereign.
The silver was pale.
That means loss of blood, white. Okay? No circulation.
His cheeks were hollow, his eyes sunken, but there was all the more
loveliness
and
mildness
in his features. Rostov was happy now to be
assured
that the rumor of the silver wound was incorrect. He was happy to see him. He knew that he could even must address him directly and
convey
to him what Dollarukov had
ordered
him to
convey.
But as a young man in love
trembles
and thrills, not
daring
to
did you say diarrhea? Not daring
to
utter
what he dreams of by night and looks about fearfully seeking help or the possibility of
delay
and flight when the
try to concentrate better, okay? Desired
moment comes and he stands alone with her. So now Rostov, having attained what he desired more than anything in the world, did not know how to approach the silver and peasant presented thousands of considerations to himself for why it was
unsuitable,
improper, and impossible. It's as if I was glad to take
advantage
of his being alone and
dejected.
It may be unpleasant and difficult for him to meet unknown person at this moment of sorrow. And then what can I say to him now when at the mirror?
Yep, mirror. Sight
of him of heart stops.
Sight of him.
Sight,
my heart stops.
Sight of him, my heart stops, and my mouth goes dry. Not one of the
countless
speeches to the sovereign that he had composed in his imagination came to his head. Now those speeches were for the most part held under quite different conditions. They were spoken for the most part in moments of victory and triumph, and predominantly on his deathbed from the wounds he had received. While the sovereign thanks him for his heroic deeds, and he dying voiced the love confirmed by his acts. And then, what am I to ask the sovereign about his orders for the right flank when it is now past 3 in the afternoon and the battle is lost? No. Decidedly, I should not approach him, should not disturb his thoughts. Better.
No talking, it's distracting his reading.
Better to die 1,000 times than to get a bad look or a bad opinion from him. Rostov decided and rode away with sorrow and despair in his heart, constantly turning to look at the sovereign, still standing in the same attitude of instation. Good. See? Give me a kiss. I'm so proud of you. You're trying indecision. It's like when Avi goes to a restaurant and says, "What should I eat?" Half an hour later, she still hasn't ordered. That's called indecision. Right, Avi? No. Okay, while Rostov. Do you want me to read or do you want to read? While Rostov.
I want to finish this so we can be here tomorrow, okay? Okay.
While Rostov was making these considerations and sorrowfully riding away from the sovereign, Captain Von Toll happened to arrive in the same place, and seeing the sovereign rode straight up to him, offered him his services and helped him to cross the ditch on foot. The sovereign, wishing to rest and feeling unwell, sat down under an apple tree, and Toll stopped beside him. Rostov from a distance with envy and Reject.
Regret. Good job. So close. I didn't think you'd be able to do it. Nice.
Saw Vonto say something to the sovereign at
length
and
with ardor.
And with ardor.
Ardor means to adore. Okay.
Okay, and saw the sovereign probably weeping, covered his eyes and with his hands and pressed Toll's hand, and I could be in his place. Rostov thought to himself, and barely holding back tears of
pity
over the sovereign's fate.
Rode on
in complete despair, not knowing where he was going now or why. His despair, or was it the stronger in that he felt his own weakness was the cause of his death?
Grief. No, Mark. He could not only but should have ridden up to the sovereign. Don't move. And that was a unique chance to show the sovereign his devotion. And he had not made use of it. What have I done? He sighed, and he turned his horse and rode back to the place where he had seen the emperor, but there was no one now. On the other side of the ditch, only wagons and carriages drove along. From one cart, driver, he learned that Kuryasov's staff was in a nearby village where the train was going. Rostov followed them. Ahead of him walked Kuryasov's groom leading horses covered with cloths. Behind the groom came a wagon, and behind the wagon an old horse. An old house. Serf in a. Serf means workers, okay? Almost like slaves, okay? Serf, peaked cap. Serf, peaked cap, a short coat, and with bandy legs. Titus. Hey, Titus, said the groom. What? The old man asked. Distractedly. Titus, don't bite us. You fool. You fool. Pa, the old man said, and spat angrily. Some time passed in silent movement, and the same joke
Let's repeat again.
Repeat it. Good job. Put it away. Page 289 next. Great job.